If you're taking magnesium to support your heart, you're not alone. One of the top reasons people turn to magnesium supplements is to improve their cardiovascular health, especially to help with things like high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, or overall heart protection. But here's the problem. Most people choose the wrong form of magnesium. They often go for magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate because they're easier to find or commonly recommended. And yes, while these forms do offer general benefits, they're not the best when it comes to deep, targeted support for the heart. There's a lesser-known form called Magnesium Taurate, and if your main goal is to protect your heart, regulate blood pressure, and stabilize heart rhythm, this could be the most overlooked supplement in your cabinet. But before we dive into the benefits, let's first quickly explain, what is magnesium taurate? Magnesium taurate is a special compound made by combining magnesium with an amino acid called taurine. And this isn't just a random pairing, it's intentional. Taurine itself plays a huge role in cardiovascular function. It helps regulate heartbeat, supports blood pressure balance, and even protects heart cells from stress. So when combined with magnesium, you get a powerful 2-in-1 formula that no other magnesium form can match. In this video, we're going to break down 7 unique heart protective benefits of magnesium taurate, the 4 major mistakes people make when taking magnesium supplements, and how to take magnesium taurate the right way, and whether magnesium taurate is actually better than magnesium glycinate when it comes to improving heart health. So if you've ever wondered whether you're taking the right kind of magnesium, or if your heart deserves better support, this video is for you. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor, hit that like button and subscribe, so this video can reach more people who need this life-changing information. Now let's get started. 1. Shields the heart from stress-induced damage. Protecting the heart from stress-induced damage isn't just a good idea, it's essential. Whether it's emotional stress, chronic anxiety, or physical stress from overexertion or illness, your heart is often the first organ to take the hit. When you're under stress, your body releases catecholamines like adrenaline, epinephrine, and noradrenaline, which cause your heart to beat faster, your blood pressure to spike, and your arteries to constrict. Over time, repeated exposure to these stress hormones can damage heart muscle, disrupt electrical signals, and even trigger arrhythmias or long-term hypertension. This is exactly where magnesium taurate becomes so valuable. Magnesium taurate is a compound that combines magnesium with taurine, an amino acid with well-documented cardioprotective properties. What makes this combination so unique is that taurine doesn't just support the heart, it actually helps shield it from the damaging effects of stress hormone. For example, a 2008 study published in Amino Acids found that taurine reduced the toxic effects of catecholamines, like adrenaline, on heart muscle tissue in animal models. In the study, taurine helped preserve the structural integrity of the heart, reduced oxidative stress, and maintained a stable rhythm even during stress overload. Another clinical study published in Experimental and Clinical Cardiology in 2004 showed that taurine improved left ventricular function and reduced heart muscle damage in patients with congestive heart failure, particularly those experiencing elevated stress on the heart. These benefits were largely attributed to taurine's ability to calm the sympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the fight-or-flight response. Magnesium itself is also essential in this equation. It's known to relax the nervous system, reduce overstimulation in the brain and body, and improve blood vessel flexibility. So when you combine magnesium with taurine, you get a compound that not only helps you feel calmer, but also actively protects your heart from the wear and tear of chronic stress. 2. Regulates heart rhythm naturally. One of the most vital yet delicate processes in the human body is the electrical rhythm of the heart. Your heartbeat is controlled by finely tuned electrical signals that tell the heart when to contract and relax. But when your body lacks the right nutrients to support these electrical impulses, especially magnesium and taurine, that rhythm can easily fall out of sync, leading to arrhythmias such as palpitations, skipped beats, or a racing heart. Magnesium is essential for the proper function of ion channels in the heart. These are the gateways that allow calcium, potassium, and sodium to move in and out of heart cells, generating the electrical impulses that create a steady heartbeat. Without enough magnesium, these signals can become unstable, which is why magnesium deficiency is strongly linked to irregular heartbeat and even more serious conditions like atrial fibrillation. Studies back this up. A clinical trial published in Advances in Experimental Medicine and Biology found that taurine supplementation reduced the frequency of ventricular arrhythmias in patients with heart condition. 3. Dual support for blood pressure control. High blood pressure or hypertension, often called the silent killer, damages the inner lining of your arteries, increases the workload on your heart, and significantly raises your risk of heart attack, stroke, kidney damage, and even vision loss. And unfortunately, it often goes unnoticed until serious damage is already underway. This is where magnesium taurate comes in with a double-barreled approach. On one side, you have magnesium, which acts as a natural vasodilator, meaning it relaxes the muscles around your blood vessels, allowing them to widen and improve blood flow. This directly reduces vascular resistance, which is one of the major drivers of high blood pressure. Multiple studies, including a meta-analysis published in Hypertension, 2016, have shown that magnesium supplementation can modestly but consistently lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. On the other side, you have taurine, which does something magnesium alone cannot. It calms the overactive sympathetic nervous system, the very system that kicks in when you're stressed, anxious, or sleep-deprived. Elevated sympathetic activity keeps your blood vessels tight and your heart working harder than it needs to. Taurine helps suppress this tension, easing the pressure inside your arteries from a neurological standpoint. In fact, a study published in Clinical and Experimental Hypertension found that taurine supplementation reduced blood pressure significantly in people with borderline hypertension, and the effect was even more pronounced when combined with magnesium. 4. Reduces risk of atherosclerosis. If you're serious about protecting your heart, you need to think beyond just managing blood pressure and heart rhythm. You also need to prevent atherosclerosis, the slow and silent buildup of plaque inside your arteries. This buildup narrows your blood vessels, reduces blood flow, and dramatically increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and peripheral artery disease. And unfortunately, by the time symptoms show up, the damage is often already advanced. Here's where magnesium taurate becomes a powerful ally, because it targets both major drivers of atherosclerosis, chronic inflammation, and oxidative stress, as well as abnormal blood lipid profiles. Taurine has been shown to help lower LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol that contributes to plaque formation, while also reducing triglyceride levels. In a study published in Hypertension Research, 2001, researchers found that taurine supplementation significantly lowered total cholesterol and triglycerides in human subjects with high cholesterol, while also improving the arterial stiffness often seen in early atherosclerosis. Taurine also inhibits platelet aggregation, which is the clumping together of blood cells that can lead to dangerous clots. This helps keep blood flowing smoothly and reduces the chance of artery-blocking clots forming on top of existing plaque. 5. Supports insulin sensitivity and glucose control. You thought magnesium taurate was only good for your heart? Think again. It turns out this powerful compound may also play a critical role in supporting blood sugar balance and insulin sensitivity, which is more important for your heart than many people realize. Now, why is blood sugar control important when it comes to heart health? Because high blood sugar levels, even mildly elevated ones, can cause widespread damage to your blood vessels over time. Chronically elevated glucose increases inflammation, oxidative stress, and leads to the formation of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, that stiffen and damage arteries. This significantly raises your risk for hypertension, atherosclerosis, and heart failure. In fact, people with type 2 diabetes are up to 4 times more likely to die of heart disease than those without it. Taurine has been shown in animal and human studies to enhance glucose tolerance, improve insulin signaling, and even protect pancreatic beta cells, which are the cells that produce insulin. In a study published in Diabetes, Metabolism Research and Reviews, 2002, taurine supplementation significantly reduced blood sugar levels and improved insulin sensitivity in diabetic rats. Other studies suggest it may also reduce the risk of diabetic complications, especially those affecting the heart and kidneys. Together, magnesium and taurine provide synergistic support for your blood sugar. Magnesium improves cellular uptake of glucose. Taurine enhances insulin efficiency and protects the pancreas. This makes magnesium taurate especially valuable for people who are pre-diabetic, insulin-resistant, or already managing type 2 diabetes, not only because it helps with glucose control, but because it does so while protecting the heart at the same time. 6. Promotes calm without sedation. Unlike magnesium glycinate, which is often praised for its calming properties but can leave some people feeling a bit too relaxed or even drowsy, magnesium taurate offers a unique advantage. It promotes a sense of mental calm and emotional balance without making you feel sedated. This makes it especially useful during the daytime when you want to stay sharp, focused, and productive, not groggy or slowed down. The secret lies in taurine, the amino acid bound to magnesium in this compound. Taurine plays a powerful role in modulating GABA receptors in the brain, the same calming neurotransmitter system that magnesium glycinate also works on. But while glycine tends to promote more physical relaxation and can have a mildly sedative effect, taurine has a different mode of action. Instead of putting the brain to sleep, taurine helps regulate excitatory activity, meaning it tones down overstimulation in the brain without dulling alertness. It acts as a neuromodulator, bringing your brain back into balance when you're overwhelmed by stress, but without crossing into fatigue or sluggishness. 7. Reduces risk of magnesium deficiency-related heart failure. When people think about heart failure, they often focus on high blood pressure, blocked arteries, or even genetics. But one often overlooked cause of heart failure is something much simpler: magnesium deficiency. And here's the scary part. It's incredibly common. Studies show that up to 50% of people with heart failure are magnesium deficient, and many don't even know it. Magnesium is crucial for energy production in heart muscle cells, maintaining a regular heartbeat and supporting vascular tone. When magnesium levels drop, the heart struggles to pump efficiently, electrical conduction becomes unstable, and blood vessels constrict, setting the stage for cardiomyopathy and eventually heart failure. This is where magnesium taurate offers a unique kind of protection that other forms may not provide as effectively. First, the taurine component plays a vital role in preserving mitochondrial function in heart muscle cells, the very engines that produce ATP, your body's cellular energy. When the heart is stressed, whether from high blood pressure, poor diet, or aging, taurine helps prevent oxidative damage and improves the use of calcium in cardiac tissue, which is critical for muscle contraction. A study published in Circulation, 1992, showed that taurine supplementation improved exercise capacity and cardiac function in patients with heart failure. Another study in Advances in Experimental Medicine and Biology found that taurine could reduce cardiac remodeling, the structural changes in the heart that happen as it starts to fail. Now that we've uncovered the unique and powerful benefits of magnesium taurate, let's quickly talk about something just as important: the 4 major mistakes people make when taking magnesium supplements and how to avoid them. Because the truth is, even the best supplement can be ineffective or even harmful if it's taken the wrong way. Mistake 1. Not getting the elemental dose right. One of the biggest mistakes people make is miscalculating the actual magnesium content in their supplement, especially with forms like magnesium taurate. Remember, the label might say 1,250 milligrams of magnesium taurate, but that doesn't mean you're getting 1,250 milligrams of elemental magnesium, which is the actual magnesium your body absorbs and uses. If you're not aware of this, you could easily underdose and see no results, or overdose if you're taking other forms of magnesium on top of it. Mistake 2. Overlooking key cofactors. Magnesium doesn't work alone in the body. It needs key cofactors to be absorbed and utilized effectively. 2 of the most important are vitamin D3 and vitamin K2. Without enough D3, your body can't absorb magnesium efficiently. And without K2, calcium can be deposited in the wrong places, like arteries instead of bones, especially if you're also taking D3. Another essential cofactor is zinc, which helps regulate magnesium transport inside cells and balances out the magnesium to calcium ratio. So if you're taking magnesium without these supporting nutrients, you're only getting half the benefits and possibly setting yourself up for imbalance. Mistake 3. Taking it too late in the day. While some forms of magnesium, like glycinate, can help promote sleep, magnesium taurate is best taken in the morning or early afternoon. Why? Because taurine has a mild neurological stabilizing effect, keeping your brain calm but alert. Taking it too late may interfere with your natural evening wind-down, especially if you're sensitive to supplements. Mistake 4. Taking it on an empty stomach or with the wrong meal. Magnesium is better absorbed when taken with a meal containing healthy fats, which also helps with the absorption of vitamin D3 and K2. Taking it on an empty stomach can cause stomach upset, and combining it with high sugar or highly processed foods can impair absorption altogether. How to take magnesium taurate the right way. To truly unlock the benefits of magnesium taurate, here's how to do it right. Take it in the morning with breakfast or a nutrient-rich meal. Aim for a total daily elemental magnesium intake of 300-400 milligrams from all sources, including food and other supplements. Pair it with vitamin D3, ideally 5,000 to 10,000 IU daily. Add vitamin K2, anywhere between 50 mcg to 150 mcg, preferably in the MK7 form. Include zinc in your regimen, around 15 to 30 milligrams daily, especially if you're supplementing with D3 long-term. And of course, stay hydrated and monitor how you feel. So there you have it. Magnesium taurate isn't just another magnesium supplement. It's a powerful dual-action compound that supports the heart, improves blood pressure, enhances glucose control, regulates mood and rhythm, and may even help protect against heart failure, all while keeping you calm and clear-headed. But like any supplement, it needs to be taken strategically and responsibly. Before starting magnesium taurate, or any supplement, always speak with your healthcare provider, especially if you're on medication, have heart issues, kidney conditions, or any other health concern. What works well for one person may not be ideal for another. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs to see it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more health-backed insights like this.